Hey friends, happy Thursday evening. So I wanted to come on here really quickly and go live with you guys and just talk about leveling up. That's going to be the theme of tonight's live. So I want to come on here really quickly before I have a team training with one of my girls who's literally about to go director in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm super excited for her. So we have a training with her team tonight. So before I jump on that, I wanted to come on here with you guys really quickly. So if this is the first time you are ever watching me, my name is Tara Galino. I am a full-time entrepreneur and mom. I help women and men to build online successful businesses, and I absolutely love what I do. So if you know anything about me, you know, hey Charlie, hey Chris, personal development is my jam, okay? In order for you to get to any level of your life, you have to change your mindset. They say, change your mind, change your life. If you do not have the right mindset, you cannot take your life to the level that you want to take it to. And before I started my whole entrepreneurial, whatever that word is, journey, I had a very, very negative mindset. Hey, Crystal. My mindset was so horrible. And the moment that I started to dive deep into personal development, it really, changed my life and took it to the next level. So why am I talking about personal development? Because I found not too long ago this woman I found her on Instagram. She is an entrepreneur and she has an amazing podcast. So if you guys have never heard of Angie Lee or the Angie Lee Show, I encourage you, hey Misha, to check her out because she is incredible. I am obsessed with her. I binge listen to all of her podcasts. She's so incredible. And after I started listening to her podcast for a little while, I went and did some research on her because I just love to hear people's stories. That's what inspires me. And I went and I looked her up. And what I loved about her was that she started out as a health and wellness coach. And, she was very successful with that. She talks about how she was $100,000 in debt. And then she ended up she had a change of heart and she wanted to change her, her journey. And so she wasn't fully ready to do it, and she wasn't even sure if what she was going to offer was going to be successful. And she talks about how she just decided to send a mass email to her entire email contact list and was like, hey, I'm no longer doing this. I'm doing this. Hey, Sean, I'm doing this. And she had nothing prepared, no content. She didn't have any type of program or anything like that. And she just sent out this mass email, and then she got, in a matter of a few minutes, a few people that responded and said, hey, I'm interested, I want to do this. And at that moment, that's when she decided to go and create the content and do all of the things. And she became super successful. And then after that, took her journey to wherever it was. She does coaching, and she has her podcast that's super successful. I think she's up to 4 million downloads or something, which is so incredible. And so why am I talking about all of this? She had an incredible podcast that I watched today, and I thought it was so important, and everybody needs to hear it. So I am just going to reiterate the 5 tips that she gives. This is, her tips, and I'm just reiterating them. But definitely check her out. For sure, check her out. So I just want to go over them with you. So she calls it the imposter syndrome, okay? And there's 5 things to keep in mind about this imposter syndrome. It's something that never goes away. It doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter which level you reach, how many followers you have on Instagram, any of that stuff. She calls them fear gremlins too. They're always going to be there no matter what, okay? You can have the highest level of success ever and you're still going to have them. So every level comes a new devil, and that's so true, you guys, because it doesn't matter how much success you've had, how much money you have earned, you're always going to come encounter with these things all the time. And the fear gremlins are just that little devil, that little voice in the back of your mind that tell you you can't do this, you're never going to be successful. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say, and none of that is true. So It's time for everybody to level up. So share this video. Everybody needs to hear this. Everybody needs to hear this. It doesn't matter if you're in network marketing, if you're an entrepreneur, it does not matter. Everybody needs to hear these 5 things, okay? So number 1 is you're never fully ready. And that is so true. You are never, ever, ever going to be fully ready. And if you make the move, hey Chantel, if you make the move once you are ready, that means that you have done it way too late. You've missed the boat. Now there's more competition. You know, you're going to make more excuses of why you can't do it, all of that stuff. Once you get the idea in your mind, that is when you need to jump. That is when you need to do the thing, okay? And I want to give you guys 2 scenarios. Number 1, I was, as most of you guys know, in my previous company, I was a top income earner. I had an amazing team. I had thousands and thousands of women and men on my team who were super successful, making full-time incomes all the way up to 5 figures a month, okay, multiple 6 figures a year. And when I learned about my current opportunity, it was something that I was passionate about and it was something that I wanted to do. But here comes those little fear gremlins that tell you, you know, you're never going to be able to be successful. You know, you're stupid. You're not worthy of that. Who do you think you are? And it almost talked me out of it. And once I decided to do it and I joined and did all of that, all of those fear gremlins came, and you guys, I almost threw the towel in. I almost did not continue with my journey. I almost stopped doing it because these fear gremlins got into my mind and told me that I'm not worthy of success, that, you know, it was just a fluke that I was successful before. No one's going to join my team. Nobody cares what I have to say. And it, like I said, you know, I just had all of this massive success in a short period of time, and you're not exempt from it, okay? So the other example that I want to give you guys is one of my best friends. Chris, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. One of my best friends, her name is Shirleys. She actually joined me in this opportunity. She is a realtor, okay? And so about 4 years ago, she decided that she wanted to become a real estate agent, right? Now, what I love about her so much, I mean, I love millions of things about her. Shirleys, if you're watching, I love you. But what I love about her is that she does not have a huge network at all, okay? She has her mom, she has her son, and her brother. That is the extent of her family, and she has, you know, a very small, you know, circle of friends. And most people would be like, okay, you're crazy for wanting to be a realtor. Number 1, in our area, there's so many realtors around here, real estate agents around here, and there's a lot of competition. So people would think that she's crazy for wanting to start to do something like this because she doesn't have that type of network that are going to come to her to buy a house and do all of those things, right? But she didn't care. So she did all of the things that most people would not do, like go to the office on Saturdays and, you know, answer the phone, take lead calls, and do all that. And I'm so proud of her because she did all of those things, and now she is having so much success, you know, doing real estate. She's gotten lead after lead after lead, and she's just doing so amazing, you guys, and I'm so proud of her. And again, she wasn't fully ready, but she had a dream in her heart and she decided to go for it, and look what happened. You guys, when you take massive action, that's all that it takes. Massive action brings results, and you jump, and then you start to fly and soar on your way down. Hey, Kristen. Hey, Renee. So I'm super proud of her for doing that. You know, most people would talk themselves out of it and said, oh, there's so much competition, oh, blah, blah, blah. And no, she did it, and she went for it, and she's super successful. And I'm so proud of her. I love you. And yeah, I just support her so much. So you figure it out as you go. You learn as you go. Massive action takes results. And that's when you start to really see the full results, and you start to believe in yourself as you go. Okay. Fear will talk you out of it. So that's number 1. Number 2, the woman who shows up deserves to be there. So most people will think, oh, these people who are having success, it's because she's well connected, she's super pretty, she's smart, blah, blah, blah. I don't have all of those qualities. And you guys, that is a bunch of bull crap. So the woman who shows up is the one who deserves to be there. The one who doesn't care what people think, the one who just puts in the work, puts in the action, and they are the ones to find their success. Consistency over time equals success. When anybody ever asks me, you know, what's your tip? What's the secret sauce? What's the magic? There isn't any. It's just consistency over time. In order for people to join you in business, they need to know that you are 100% all in, because people are fearful of starting something like this because they're scared that they are not going to be successful. So if you are in and then you're out and then you're in and then you're out, no one's going to ever want to join you in business. They're going to want to join the person that they know is all in, and it's going to help them to reach that level of success that that they want to get to. Okay? Yes, show up to grow up. That is so true. Those who show up, they grow up. Okay? They go up, they grow up, all the things. Okay? Number 3 is use your fear to push you through, because fear is just an emotion. Okay? And it's not a real thing. So fear equals false evidence appearing real. That's all that means. And, you know, it causes us to create these scenarios in our minds. 90% of the time, they never happen. And we're the ones that are just making them up in our head. And we convince ourselves why not to do it, you know, why we're not good enough. And it's just so stupid, because you can take that fear and you can channel it into becoming successful, putting in that massive action, and then you realize in the end that all these scenarios that I made up never even happened, and I would have talked myself out of it. Okay? So knowing that fear is not a real thing, and every single successful person who has ever tried to do anything has always had fear to begin with. We are, none of us are exempt from it. We are all fearful, and I'm sure a lot of people would be surprised to hear that I was fearful of starting over and starting a brand new business, but I was really scared of what was going to happen. And, you know, after I, you know, submitted my resignation, I kind of thought to myself, like, oh my God, what did I do? This was a bad idea. I shouldn't have done this. And you guys, like I said before, I almost threw the towel, and I'm so happy that I didn't. I'm so grateful for all the people that, you know, I surround myself with that believed in me. And if I would have let fear get in my way, I wouldn't have 600 people on my team right now who are finding massive success, who tell me every day, thank you so much for showing up, for pouring into us. And, you know, I'm changing lives for the second time around. And I'm not saying any of this because I think I'm anything special, because if you're actually listening, you hear that, you know, I was going to talk myself out of doing all of these things because I didn't think that I was worthy enough. I didn't think that I was good enough, or that I would be able to do it again, even though I had just done it before, right? So fear is a liar, and you need to tell fear to shut it. Hey, Jen, to get behind you. Not today, Satan, not tomorrow, not next week, not ever, goodbye. And you need to just push through and keep on going, because fear will be there to talk you out of it and not help you. It's not going to help you to reach your goals. It's just going to talk you out of it, and it does it all the time. If you allow it to do it, it's going to talk you out of it, okay? Number 4, get over your damn self. If you have never read that book or listened to the audio, Get Over Your Damn Self, I highly encourage you to download the audio or go get that book, because you need to get over your damn self. It's the truth. And if you are more focused on yourself and your feelings and your emotions, then you are not focusing on your mission. Okay? Your mission is to inspire, to empower, to lead the way, to let people know that this mountain that's in front of them can be moved. That is what you're here for. So if you are focusing more on yourself, then you are not in the mindset of serving people. And that is, you know, no matter what job or career path that you take, you are here to serve people. And the moment you stop thinking about yourself and everything that, you know, revolves around you, is the moment that you are going to have that shift in business and in life, and it's just going to change everything. So get over your damn self. Go back to your why. Why did you get started? I have my why written out, posted somewhere where I can see it every day. And when I'm having a bad day or I feel like things aren't going my way, I have 5 minutes to get over myself and go read it. And then it's right back to business, because I will never look at my kids and say that I gave up because it got hard, or because somebody told me no, or somebody was talking badly about me or try to bring me down. Like, this is your journey, and people can say whatever they want, which is going to lead me into number 5. People's opinion of you do not matter. sorry, it doesn't matter. They can say whatever they want. They can, try to drag your name throughout the mud and let everybody, in on whatever it is that they're saying. But at the end of the day, their opinions don't matter. So you have to give a crap, but not give a crap, right? Give a crap, but don't give a crap. Because everybody's always going to have something to say. And the higher that you reach these levels of success, the trolls are going to come out from under the bridge. They're going to have so many things to say, and it doesn't really matter because you're not here for them. You're not going to be everybody's jam. You're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. A lot of people don't even like tea. Some people like tea. Some people like coffee. Some people like hot chocolate. It's all good. You cannot worry about pleasing everybody, okay? You don't have to worry about that because your people are your people, and the people who aren't your people, they're not your people, and that's okay. You don't have to worry about pleasing everybody and worrying about if people like you, because it's just never going to happen. Not everyone's going to like you, and it's okay. You have to have tough skin and just not worry about what other people think, because it will bring you down, and then you will start to believe the things that they say about you, and their opinion is not your reality. So I hope that you enjoyed these 5 things. I absolutely love Angie Lee. Her podcast is amazing. If you have never listened to her, please go download it. Download her podcast. Listen to them. I'm telling you, after you listen to one, you're going to binge listen to all of them because they're so amazing. She actually has a conference that she's putting together called Pays to Be Brave. And if I didn't have this event coming up in North Carolina, I would totally be going because she's so amazing, and I would love to hug her and listen to all the amazing content that she is going to provide. And somebody asked her if she was going to be doing like an online, live stream, and she said no, because she wants people to get out from behind their phones, get out from behind the computers, have real human interaction. And I can't even be mad at her for that. So hopefully next time soon she'll have another one. It's called Pays to Be Brave. Go check her out. It's so amazing. Listen to those 5 things because they're all there. The fear gremlins will never stop. They will always be there to get in your way, and you hold the power to all of your success. So I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing Thursday night. I'm going to hop off, jump on my team call for my girl that's about to go director. I'm so excited for her. And this is actually going to be my 9th personally enrolled director on my team, and I'm so excited. You guys, I could not have orchestrated this to happen the way that it's happening. I couldn't have orchestrated better myself. It is everything that I've ever wanted. This opportunity is amazing, and if you are allowing fear to hold you back, let me just tell you that every single person on my team had fear before they got started. But once you join, and once you join our community, and once you see that it's really not that scary, I could have been scared because there wasn't a duplicatable system. I could have been scared because success hadn't already happened yet in our company. There weren't any 5-figure monthly income earners yet. There weren't any top income earners yet. There was nobody that paved the way that we could follow. We had to pave the way. So that can be scary, and there's a lot of pressure that comes with it. And I could have allowed all of that fear to get in my way, but instead I decided to say, you know what? This is my mountain. I'm going to move it. I'm going to make it the most amazing thing ever. And that is exactly what we have done here. And I'm actually really, really proud of myself, which is something I don't say often, and proud of my team and all of the girls who took chances, because big risk, big reward, no risk, no reward. So I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing Thursday night, and we'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.